Hey POG Nation, welcome back to another stream from Let's Exhaust Them Out by Power and Gamers, a podcast series from us. And hope you guys like the new channel art for it. And yeah, welcome our guests.
Hello.
And in this episode, we're probably going to be talking about Forza and just cars in general. So yeah,
Yeah.
what do you want to start off with?
Well, I would like to have to think about what the new update is. I mean, what do you think about the new update so far?
I mean, I personally feel like, well, are we talking about update 30 or what we want for
Yeah,
31?
I would say update 30. There's still a bunch of things that
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
left out.
it wasn't as it was too hyped out from Forza. Like, yeah, the
Definitely.
Jessica is a great car, but for
But
me personally,
I don't think it's gonna beat the 599.
I
After
don't
seeing people
agree
do
either.
tests on the highway, I don't think it'll beat it. I mean, we'll have to wait till winter season.
True.
That's definite. But I don't think we'll definitely be there.
I don't think it's gonna
It sure
be.
will be a big gamble. I think it might be very close, and I think it might be quicker to that speed,
Yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna beat it top speed wise.
I don't think
It's
so
gonna be
either.
very hard to beat.
Well, I feel like
Yeah,
the car was just too hyped out because knowing Forza, they're not gonna first of all allow us to do what we want and have the absolute wing. I'm almost betting that we
yeah,
can't do that because that's how Forza is. Like, I would think that they're
yeah.
not gonna.
And what do you think of the new game mode, the Super 7? Just looking at it right now, what do you think of it? I
I'm
mean,
a
I have
big
mixed
fan of
feelings.
it,
I feel as if it's really
but
cool, but at the same time, I feel as if it's like this is Forza. I mean,
I think it's
the
gonna get
Lego
old.
update was cool. I thought it was interesting, but it's just why couldn't we have a little something cooler? Why couldn't we add like maybe a new map island or
I
maybe a new
agree.
little location? Like one of my favorite things is like everyone else says, Forza Horizon 3's for Hot Wheels. Crazy good
Mm-hmm.
update. It looked amazing. It had a new map, ton
Or
of new
even the
things.
winter too. That was good.
Oh yeah, and there wasn't even a ton of cars in it. I mean, you would hope from a DLC that you would. I mean, funny enough, there's more cars that came out of the Fortune Island update than there is with the Lego Valley update.
That's
And they
actually a
even
true
copy
point.
and pasted parts of the Goliath into that race.
Yeah,
Mm, it just seems like they were a little bit slacking off. That's why I was a little bit, once again, a bit upset about the new update.
I agree. And currently, everyone, I'm gonna be showcasing what the Super 7 looked like from the Forza stream. But I mean, yeah, like, I don't really know if I cared for it. I feel like it's gonna get old really easily and quickly.
Oh, definitely. People are going to be playing it for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then it's just going to
Yeah.
get bored.
I feel
I
like
mean,
the only reason why people
Horizon's
want it
one of the
now
games
is.
where you need to put stuff in it.
Yeah, or the cars. Like I said, I keep saying they brought in if they brought in half the cars or even a fourth of the cars or a third that we want, we would be
Yeah.
happy. We wouldn't complain about this
There's
update.
not a lot that we have on the list. We have a lot of the cars that we want on the list.
And I feel
I
like the
mean,
Jesco wasn't the highest one that someone would have wanted.
yeah.
Like not I would I'm not just saying an SVJ and stuff because I'm a Lambo fan, but I feel like it is a
Oh, yeah.
fact because from JDM players to all sorts of those people, they'll still like it
Oh,
compared
yeah.
to the Jesco is kind of a hypercar thing, so you either love
Yeah,
it or hate it.
and that there hasn't been a full test top speed run. I don't know that they should have launched the car yet, in my
I don't
opinion.
think so either. I think there's like I said, there's a lot of better things that they should have done than that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the SVJ. I'm not really a big Lamborghini fan. I mean, I
Hmm.
like the Sesto Lamento.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, many people will disagree with this. I like the Veneno. I love the
those are
Veneno.
sick. I agree.
It's an incredible car. I feel as if it just looks out of this world,
Yeah,
and for me, it just is very eye catching. Once again, I love the Reventon. Sorry, I feel as if it's just a beautiful looking car. It's really cool with its angles. I love its design, phased off the F-22 and the Typhoon.
yeah.
Both fighter jets from Typhoon being from Britain, and the F-22 basically what was still kind of a prototype being phased into a full production fighter jet. But I love the Reventon, the Sesto Lamento, and
Mm-hmm.
the Veneno. And classic-wise, I like the Mira. I got to see one, a
Oh, the
very,
mirrors are
very
cool.
rare one-off Lamborghini Mira SV spec. It was Monterey blue, or at least I think it was Monterey blue. It was a really nice blue on
Oh.
top of silver, and it is just amazing. I mean, I feel as if there's a few cars from Ferrari that they're missing out on too.
I
And
agree.
those are like some big things. People, when they're collecting cars on Horizon, they're getting Ferraris, Lamborghinis,
Well, I feel
because they
like
have a
just the
bunch of cars.
supercar range, or even I don't know if I would
Yeah,
want to say Corvette and M8, but that
yeah,
would have still been something people would have preferred. And this is
yeah,
a mirror I think he was talking about. I just googled. Oh no, that's not Monterey Blue.
yeah.
This
But
is.
it's an absolutely beautiful car. I
Oh, I
mean,
agree. The
the
mirror.
Ferrari, on the topic of Ferrari, they need to add the LaFerrari Aperta. We need the
Mm-hmm.
458 Speciale Aperta. We need the 812 GTS. I mean, those are all amazing
Well, I
cars.
feel
Don't
like
get me
if they're
wrong.
gonna add all
We need
those
the road to be on
spiders,
or off.
yeah, exactly. They have to
Yeah,
make the capability for us to go off and on.
that's
But
one
that's.
thing. That is, if there's one thing I really want in Horizon 5 to change, that's it. As long as it's really nice driving roads, that's what I want to be in it.
I feel like
And I
all of
feel
us
a
like
lot
the
of the viewers
cars.
that are listening in now, I feel as if they would agree with it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you're driving along and you're, let's see, I'm just looking at,
I mean, when you're
for
thinking about
example, a
it.
458 Speciale Aperta.
Mm-hmm.
And Tokyo, Switzerland, no matter where you are, maybe you're driving around in the rain. So, what do? You pop in photo mode, you pop, like, maybe they have gas stations around the map. Or,
Mm-hmm.
like, little, like, pit stops,
Well, I feel
like,
like I have to say
stops, like
this.
parking lots. Like, if they do Japan, you know how
Yeah.
there's, like, road stops on the side of the road?
Yeah.
You should be able to pull in there and, like, you know how they have them, what's it called? These Super 7
Yeah.
locations, and
Yeah.
what's it called? You just pull in, you press X or whatever your keybind is. Mine's X, so that's
I
what I use.
agree.
But you press that, and then it gives you like a little bit of a rundown, kind of like the old car meets.
Yeah.
That's what they need to bring back. I was so disappointed. So when I started playing games, I got Horizon 4, then I got Horizon 3, Horizon 2. I'm looking into buying Horizon 1, and I also have Horizon 7. But one of the things that I love from Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, more specifically Horizon 2, is parking lots. Drive around
Hmm.
anywhere on the map, and you will find parking lots all over the place. Parking lot, parking lot, parking lot. It takes place, and funny enough, so you know how in the game that there's
Yeah.
Castellito?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually been to the location
Oh.
in real life, and I will tell you, it is 100% not Castellito. It is Amalfi. Look it up on Google Maps. Go to it. It's Amalfi, Italy. It's on the Amalfi coast. And if you put it next to a photo of Castellito on the map, it is Amalfi. Only reason is because Castelletto in real life, is it Castellito or Castelletto? I think it's Castelletto. But tell me if I'm wrong. Uh, but
Yeah.
one
Put
of the
in
things
chat.
about Castelletto is it kind of looks like a square next to the ocean if you look at it from space.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that appealing. Thing is, with Amalfi, it goes into a valley, actually. It goes from the ocean up a valley, which is really cool with it. And that's one of my favorite parts of Amalfi. It, even to the point where when I was there, I took a walk out on this pier. And there's 3 piers there. And if you look on the map, it's in the exact same position. Everything is perfectly positioned up. It is crazy. But there's parking lots on that road, and it's just crazy because you go driving down, maybe you're with friends, so you park in there and you just sit around talk or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that's what we need again. I mean, Horizon 3, there was a few, but I
Well, you
just
know what
feel
everyone
like,
has to remember about the location part?
yeah,
No matter what the location is, it's not gonna be like Test Drive Unlimited where it's a 1-to-1 scale. Like basically,
yeah,
all the maps are gonna
that's
have
one
same
thing. Test
features.
Drive Unlimited is the ultimate game. I am super excited for next year's 2021 Solar Crown. It is
Mm-hmm.
going to be incredible. The cars on the cover, what they're saying will be in it, how they're bringing back old features, just like winding down your windows, putting down the roof of your car. It is going to be incredible. It's going to bring back that series of games. It's going to be like no other. I feel as if it's just going to put it back in the spotlight, just how like TDU2 did back in
Mm-hmm.
2011. Surprisingly, 9 years ago. And it's still loved by the community.
Well, the funny
I
thing
mean, what
is
do you
that
have to add on that?
wait, what?
Well, what do you have to add on that?
Well, I mean, I feel like
What
the
do you
really
think?
funny thing is that Test Drive Unlimited is actually on Steam right now, putting detail about the game.
Yeah,
Like, let me go on Steam right now because I have that on my computer.
yeah. I mean, I feel it would be really good to see a map like that. I mean, and I can't wait to see all the new cars that they're gonna have in it. I
Mm-hmm.
got a feeling they're gonna have the LaFerrari Parta. I mean, I'm a Ferrari guy.
Well, the game is gonna for sure
I
do.
love Ferraris. I prefer Ferraris over Lamborghinis. Sorry, but
No, it's fine.
it just I like the more classic look of things. I
And I
love
agree.
modern, I love classic, and then if you smash them together, then you basically get Ferrari. It's unique styling, and that's why I love the H12 Superfest. I mean, you always see me in games, and I'm always talking about the F12 TDF or the H12 Superfest. It just reminds me of cars like the 250 GTO, the 250 California, the 288 GTO, 365 GTB4. I mean, those are all classic, insanely rare, good looking cars. I mean,
I agree. Oh, I don't want to show this.
it was crazy to get the opportunity to see a very, very rare blue 250 250 GT Berlin at Aluso last year at the 2019 Newport Concours d'Elegance hosted by the Drain
Oh,
Automobile Museum.
that's.
It was an absolute insane time to see all the cars. I mean, you have classic Bugattis dating back to ones that people don't even know of. Everyone always thinks Bugatti was brought back in the 90s from making like two cars in the 30s. No, they started way back when. They started in the early 20s making race cars, early 30s, mid 30s. They're making luxury vehicles and World War II hits, and it's just boom. World War II hits, and they're off. They're gone for the next 50 years until the
Mm-hmm.
90s when they bring back the EB 110 and Tory Bugatti 110.
Well, you know
It
what?
is,
You'd probably like Test Drive
yeah,
because if they do, they're gonna add spiders for sure, but and convertibles. But with that game, you can actually. I don't know if you guys all know this, but you can open your top. You can take down the windows. You can do stuff to your houses. You probably know this, but that's
oh
really
yeah.
cool.
I mean, that's another thing. I happened to find a way to get TD2 on my brother's computer. He let me, but he let me do it, and it's just the ability to walk through a house, look at a house inside, outside, go into the garage. It's just something I
Mm-hmm.
feel sorry, Forza could do very quickly. I mean, that was a game in 2011, and at a 1-to-1 scale size of an island, the car list was over 300 cars, interior, exterior, garages. Now, yes, a few of the car garages inside the houses copy and pasted, but at least you're in them walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there was a game I say is the best car game ever, if you remade it with all the old features
I
and
do
remade
agree.
it so that it's brand new,
Well, why I
and
really
it was
like it
to
is
have
the
the
map.
handling of Horizon 4 and the ability to buy and trade cars off the auction house, I feel it will be the best car game ever created, and game in my opinion. I'm a car guy. I'm not Modern Warfare, not Fortnite. I don't like those things. I like driving games,
Oh,
which
me
is
too.
the big reason to why I love these cars. I mean, I love driving them in this. Why not drive them in real life?
But yeah, for the
Get
future,
worked on them in
hopefully.
real life. Yeah, for example, I have an internship at the museum that did the Concours d'Elegance last year that I was at, but they had an F40 in at the exhibit that I started working. They do 3 to 4 exhibits a year, each 3 to 4 months long. They switch it out in and out of the showroom, and one of the cars that was in there was a 1987 Ferrari F40 and Rasa Scuderia, no, Rasa Corsa Red. It wasn't Rasa Scuderia, it
Oh,
was Rasa Corsa. It was beautiful, and I tell you, I wasn't a big fan of the F40 before it. I was like, not really my thing. I saw it, I got to be around it, I looked at it. It's now one of my favorite cars. I could tell you, seeing a car in real life, and then
I
it just
agree.
changes your opinion on it. I mean, Pagani Huayras, Zondas, Koenigsegg's, didn't see any in real life, saw them in real life. What do you know? Some of my favorite cars. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love Ferraris, because I got to see a few Ferraris, very rare Ferraris, that I absolutely love. I mean, the only Ferrari that I don't personally love is actually the 458 Speciale. It is some of people's all-around favorite car, and I personally don't really
I
love it.
don't like 458s in general. I like the 48.
Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, and the 488. I'm not a 488 guy. I
Mm.
just feel Ferrari. I
Well, what
feel the
about the
488
F8?
stuff. Thing is, I feel they should get on something new.
Well,
I
the
mean,
good thing is they're
they've been
wagons.
running that chassis, basically the main chassis of the 458 with tweaks. They've done tweaks to it, but the main body of the car is still from 2008.
Mm-hmm.
They got the car fully designed in 2008.
Oh,
A lot
someone
of the
just
cars that
suggests
have been
us.
produced in 2009, but they have been using them in production cars for 11 years now, and they're still planning to use them for another 2. They're stretching its use. And another thing that I don't like is they're not doing what they did way back when. What
Mm-hmm.
Enzo personally said: make cars handmade, make them perform well, make them look well, make them elegant, beautiful to look at, sound incredible. I mean, and you could see the dramatic change from the 288 GTO, what I call Ferrari's last handmade car, because it truly was. They made just over, I think it was 300 288 GTOs or something like that. I forget, but just around that number. Then, when the F40 came around, they made 1,300 due to high demand. 512 TR manufactured, that was mass produced. 355 Berlin
Mm-hmm.
F355 Berlinetta mass produced. F50 limited production run, somewhat handmade. Moving on to 575 Maranello. That car was what I like to call Ferrari's first 21st century production run car.
Well, someone
It's
just asked us to
what
talk about the
set Ferrari
crew.
free.
Do you want to try getting
Yeah,
into that?
sure.
So, I guess he just said to talk about the crew in general, the crew 2, but we could get into the crew 3. Though I'm thinking it's going
Yeah.
to be a
What do
while
you
from now.
think will be in the? I don't think will. I think will be a wild one.
I do agree.
I think it'll be a flop too.
Well, I
And
feel
I
like the
think
crew
that there
2
are.
did good, and like they're still making money. They're
Yeah.
obviously
My
doing
largest
good.
complaint. What do you think of the recent update in Crew Two? The Crew Two.
Well, for me, I don't know. I felt like, well, it was something. It's turning into a Need for Speed game in a way,
It is.
but I liked how they made it. Like, to be honest, I'm not like a lover of it, but I'm not a hater. I'm in the middle. Like, it's a
Mm.
good thing. Like, I'm just not good at racing, but I think it's very interesting to see car games in general add that stuff, such as how Forza just added Super 7.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting to see them. I feel as if we're losing kind of. We built for
Mm-hmm.
years and years on this whole thing of car games, like basically Test Drive Unlimited is basically what brought us here. But now, looking at where we're going, it feels like we're losing what we have worked on for so long. It looks like we're going straight back to early
Yeah.
2000s games where you're driving Lamborghini Countaches around what looks like a Fortnite map, pixelated out.
I mean, that's the
I don't feel
thing.
that's what games should be. Racing games should be like Horizon 4,
I agree.
like
Well, I'm gonna.
less like Test Drive Unlimited 2, where you
Yeah,
drive around, you have realistic physics. I mean, even Horizon 4, I don't think they're that realistic physics.
I
I
agree.
love the driving style of Horizon 4. I feel as if it's good. I feel as if it's good to cruise in. I feel as if it's good to drive in. I mean, that's one of my only downsides with Test Drive Unlimited. Because you're driving along in a Bugatti Veyron going 150 and you've been driving for the past mile. I mean, I love that. I love that ability. But then you go around a corner going 50 and you're off the track. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna put a bit of a sneak peek of what I'm gonna talk about next, and let's exhaust them out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a guest or not, but the next one I'm gonna be talking about why I think Roblox games are sadly coming into what Xbox games are, but some are better, in my opinion, car wise.
yeah. I mean, I could agree with that. I
Car
mean,
wise, it
I gave up
is.
Roblox like just over a year ago when I got an Xbox Series X.
Mm,
But I was into Roblox. I mean, and I could agree with that.
I
I mean, there
mean,
was
you guys
games
probably
like
see
Wafer.
too.
I
Yeah.
mean, I still
Oh,
remember Wafer.
Wafer is
I love that
awesome.
game. They did an update a few months ago that made me hate the game because they went to more of an arcade feel.
Driving
But
Empire, the
I
new
loved it
revamp.
beforehand. Yeah. I mean, I loved it in the original map, too.
Well, I feel like what's
The
good though,
original
I actually
1D
like the
map.
new map. It's bigger, better in my opinion, but and I like how the cars
Well,
are.
there's been actually one, two, three, like 4 maps.
That's
There's
what I don't
been
like. They should
one
have
map,
just kept that.
the first map, which came out in 2019, July 2nd of 2019, which is what got me into it. I played it. I loved it. I was nearly about to buy a LaFerrari, and I
Well,
go
I'm
away
sure
for
you
a
like
month,
this
and
part.
I come back, and there's the new update where it's a new map, where
I'm
they
sure
have
you
the
like the
new
map, the car list though. I'm sure you like that.
uh yeah, I think it's interesting. I think the sounds are very well.
The interiors are good too.
I mean,
I'll get on right
yeah,
now and
the
I'll show you
interiors are very
guys.
well. I feel as if it took them a very long time to do that. I think the rate that he did it on a few cars was not acceptable for other cars that we waited months on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You gotta deal with what you get.
Well, I mean, at the same time,
You
we
really
also have
gotta
to
look out for
remember
yourself.
it's a Roblox game. Like Roblox games, sadly,
Yeah,
aren't as good as Xbox in a way, just because of the stuff it
yeah,
has. And I mean, I'm trying to develop a game myself, and I can tell you that. I'm sure if I
yeah.
was
Well, what a lot
developing,
of people are doing these days is they're actually getting into games like Horizon 3, Horizon 2,
that's true. A
and
lot of
taking out
Roblox
main
players
files
are.
because there's a
Oh
way
yeah,
to do it where you actually grab the files and take them out, and you have the car. You have what it is. You have the plate of the car.
I actually
You
see
have the
that
main base of the car.
this farming game I play. I can tell a lot of their mods are
Are
from
straight from
Forza.
these games.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Forza especially. Because
yeah,
like you look at the modifications and it's like that's a Forza wing. That's a because I mean everyone knows
yeah.
these Forza
I mean,
wings.
Farming Simulator 2020, Corvette ZR1. That's just straight out of Forza Horizon 4.
hmm Funny enough, that's probably the same modder I think. Because I mean I actually have I play the game for our homeowner series. You guys probably know, and today I'm actually going to be recording a video for that. That should be up today or tomorrow. That's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. But yeah, I mean, though I think the car list is great in Wafer.
Oh,
The mount. They have so many cars that you've never seen in Roblox games, yet let alone Xbox games.
yeah.
I mean, this
Well,
interior of the Gallardo is extremely like detailed.
oh, yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, What would be the ultimate car list for cars? I mean, if you had a car game,
Oh, I know.
like actually, let's do this. If you had millions and millions of dollars, and let's just say, for some random reason, all the car markets of the world open up, and every single car was for sale, no matter what spec, no matter what car, just magically one day.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's just say you just could get whatever car you wanted in the spec that's been created, for a wild example. Uh, what would your dream 10 car garage be? I mean, viewers,
SV.
do it too.
Yeah,
Put it
put
in the
in
comments.
comments or live chat, whenever
You,
you're
like,
watching.
yeah. I mean, what do you think it would be?
Me, Murcielago
Which
LP640, dated
ooh, nice.
08, Monterey Blue,
Mm,
or I'd have to paint it Monterey Blue if there wasn't an 08. I think there are 08s. I don't know about spec.
there's 109 Monterey
Mm,
Blue. There's only one Monterey Blue
there's
spec, and
one.
it's an O. No,
There's an 08, not
one
manual.
sec. Let me fact check it real quick. Fact check. uh, let's see.
There's a
Yeah,
08
so
manual.
there's
I know
the
that.
'09
Or
Murcielago,
oh yeah, there we
no,
go.
2010 Murcielago SV, and Murcielago LP670-4 SV. That was made
Oh.
in Monterey Blue, and that happened to be the only Lamborghini Murcielago. A guy that Murcielago Roadster told me that it was Murcielago, not Murcielago.
Mm.
So
That's why I just call it
Murcielago.
Mercy so no one gets upset.
Largo. No, was it Murcielago or Murcielago? Yeah, it's
Should
Murcielago.
should put it in Google Translate.
Yeah, Murcielago. Uh, yeah. I mean, what do you
Well,
think? If there was a like if there was 10 cars that they should add to Forza Horizon 4, what should they add?
I mean, it's hard, but like, I feel like in a way, what they really should do, because my personal opinion is, well, the good thing about Roblox games is the ultimate car list is this for Roblox players. It's a slot game. Slot games for car games, it's basically you take any model in Roblox and you can insert it into any game or into a game.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate. You don't have to pay for cars, which I hate. You don't have to do none of that. You just spawn it and you have it. That's actually
Yeah.
what the game is going to be that I have, and it's probably going to be featured. A lot of my new game stuff is going to be featured on our new channel. I'm going to release very soon, but some of you guys might
Nice.
already know it. I don't know. If you keep up to the
Like, what would
website.
your if there was if there's 10 cars, if you don't have 10 cars, that's fine. But if you have like 10 cars that you would want added to Forza Horizon 4, what would it be?
Rolls Royce Ghost Black Badge.
That's a good
Um,
one. I'd probably yeah, Chrome Delete wouldn't look so bad actually.
I don't like Chrome. Like I don't know. I just the
Yeah,
only
I
thing
don't
that
like Chrome.
Chrome's
My
nice is
dad has a
like
Tesla
black.
Model 3, and I've been begging him to get his Chrome off.
No, but
I
you know what the
can't
good
wait
thing
for
about
him
the
to
new
see
ones
it.
are too. New Tesla Model
Yeah,
3s come with none, which is
they
nice.
don't. Actually, there's a Chrome Delete Kit.
Mm-hmm.
It costs $30 on Amazon, and it is so worth it. I finally got him into be able to do the Chrome Delete.
Well, the new
It's
Model
cool. I mean, I've
3s
been telling him
come
we
with
should do
none.
yeah. Told him we should do the Lamborghini Aventador.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that on a Tesla Model 3?
That'd be
That color.
something. Wait, what
It
color?
would. Like the color on the Lamborghini Aventador.
Oh, that would be cool. With the blackout, that would be.
Yeah. It would be interesting. It would be a very interesting wrap. I think, I like that style. If I was in charge of the car, that would definitely be what I get.
That would be
I just feel
actually.
as
I
it's a
agree.
really insane car. I mean, a cool thing in Forza, my favorite thing to do with the Reventon, Are you on Forza now?
Not at the moment.
Whenever you have the chance, everyone, get on Forza and do this. Just go into the auction, go into the auto show, go to Lamborghini, go into the Reventon, and then you know how when you're like about to buy the car, it gives you the option to press X to use the
Yeah.
free mode camera. Press X and go to the rear of the car, and you could see the actual intercooler fans working in action
Oh, that's
in the back.
cool.
It is really cool. You know, they're just spinning. They're just spinning now. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy a Reventon right now. I just bought one.
Hmm.
I don't have one in my garage. Might as well buy one. But yeah. What do you say? Do you think that's it for today?
That probably should be. I
Yeah.
mean, 30 minutes
Well,
is a good
thank you for
amount.
having me here.
Oh, of
It
course.
was really great being on this
Oh, anything
podcast.
to plug?
I don't know. I would say just write down in the comments what you think 10 cars you want
I
in
agree.
Forza Horizon 4, and don't forget to say like either if it's Forza Horizon 4 or if it's in real life. Actually, do you think we should do Dream 10 Car Garage
I
or
could do that as a
what 10
video.
cars you would want in Forza Horizon 4?
We
Let's do
could.
top 10 cars.
Yeah.
Write in the comments what your top 10 cars if you could get any car in, like if you wanted a certain LaFerrari spec in your dream car garage, like what would you want your dream 10 car garage to be made of? Type that on the comments. I definitely will be
Mhm.
saying mine. Keep a further look on it. I hope to see all your answers down there. I think they might be really good.
Well,
I hope
funny
to be
enough,
here on the channel soon.
of course. Well, funny enough, this
Yeah.
might have been our best live stream while we were live. We have 10, well, of the series.
Oh wow.
10 views, 5 likes, and yeah, I mean, I think that's the best so far for
Oh
the
great.
series. Huh.
Great. Well then I take it that you might want me back on here again.
Oh yeah, that's what I told my friend. I was like saying how even he boosted our stuff. He got us 20, and I was like, I tell you, I don't know what
Oh
you
nice.
guys. Well, do you want to plug anything for yourself? Channels, Instagrams, anything?
Well, follow me at Oliver Scholl 007 on Instagram. OLIVERSHULL 007 at Instagram. I post car photos and stuff. All photos are done by me. You could see some past accounts of my car things, like what I've done in real life regarding, like I said, the Drain Concourse de la Gas last year. And you could see what I'm up to date usually. But yeah. Thank you for having me today.
Anytime. We can stay on a call
Thank
after
you.
this. But
Yeah.
thank you for watching, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Exhaust Him Out with him. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that post notification button. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.